You do need to not do that. You gave me bad luck by missing.
How many episodes?
Hey guys, welcome back to Bus Banter. Today we'll be talking about slice of life content and current events.
Yeah.
I got.
Roll
let
intro.
Let me roll it. Let me roll it.
Please use that.
Okay, so it is further up.
Okay, wait. First of all, I would like to say happy late birthday to Moosh. Yay!
Happy birthday, Moosh.
Birthday to you.
No, wait, no, stop. I don't know.
Copyrighted.
It's not. Why would the happy birthday?
It was copyrighted for a long period. Is it still copyrighted? Or is it public domain?
Fact check.
Let's just
Fact
make
check.
our own birthday song.
Birthday, it's your birthday. Birthday for Moosh only. Okay.
Well, for Moosh only.
I said Moosh only.
I said.
No, that's my
Did you?
birthday song. That's my birthday song. Birthday, it's my birthday.
Alright. So who wants to tell their
It's my birthday on this Tuesday. Actually, it was on Monday. They went on vacay.
You don't have to be Tate the whole time. You know that, right?
I'm just rhyming.
Riley.
Please take the sunglasses off.
Never.
No. Okay, alright.
Riley just got back from Florida.
Yeah, Riley just got back from Florida. Phoebe got back from Maine. So I think they're gonna tell us about their vacation.
Phoebe, do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first? All right, I've been told to go first. I'm going first. Recently I just went to a trip for Florida to visit friends and family. It was a lot of fun. I went from, I
Go ahead.
sorry.
I don't know why
You need to stop singing Drake.
it.
You need to stop singing
did
Drake.
it.
All right, but anyway, I went and I touched down in Tampa, and then from Tampa I spent some time there, and then I went to Fort Lauderdale, and then I went to back to Tampa, and then I went to St. Pete Beach, and that was a lot of fun. I went down like this crazy water slide, and then eventually, like the same day, I flew out and I flew to Pensacola to where I used to live, which was a lot of fun because I got to see a lot of people that I hadn't seen in a while. It was like I hadn't seen them in like a year. It was like I jokingly told Phoebe and Jayden that I'm gonna spend 5 days partying in Pensacola, and I was like, yeah, that's like not gonna happen. There's gonna be a lot of downtime, but it was kind of that. It was kind of like 5 days of just like there was like 10 plus people there the whole time. It was a lot of fun, and I'll enjoy doing it next year. Phoebe, do you want to tell everybody about your? Oh, and then I flew back here, obviously. No, I'm still in Florida.
I don't know. My vacation wasn't as exciting because it was just like me and my parents. But I stayed in this really cute island off the coast of Maine called Peaks Island, and it was super small. It was like 3 miles long. And we had to take like the ferry to get to like the actual city. So I did a lot of shopping and blew a lot of money, and just basically laid on the beach for like 10 days straight. So it was really nice.
Yeah, a lot of shopping for everyone but me.
Yeah,
I
Phoebe got
almost
us all
bought you
gifts,
socks.
but Will.
She bought everyone a present.
But Will.
Except Will. To be fair, this man cannot be shopped for.
No, she got there were socks.
She got me a ring.
She got me this locket, and it says PB and J in it, which is like our like nickname because like Phoebe and J.
Did you,
So
Phoebe? Did you do anything like that you found specifically special while you were there? Like, what's the highlight of your vacation?
There was like one beach on the island, but it was really cute and sandy. It's called Sandy Beach. Yeah, I know. I was like, real original there. I know. Yeah. They're like, oh my god, there's sand. It's not just rocks, because that is, to be fair, kind of rare in Maine. But there was like half of the beach was sand, and then the other half was like rocks, like pebbles and stuff.
So sandy beach just means that this beach has sand.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean it is sandy.
No. So every day I would have like my sun hat on wear, and I would like spend some time like reading on the beach, but then like I would walk just up and down collecting seashells in my hat. And so every day I would bring home a hat full from the beach, and I went to the beach like every day.
Give me a seashell.
No, I am gonna bring you guys seashells. I actually am. No. Listen,
Yeah, for sure.
because
for sure.
I had hatfuls. Okay.
One of those hatfuls is for Will, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. And so to transport it home, I had to fill it like a trash bag with rocks and seashells and sea glass, and it's just like sitting in my room, a trash bag. And my parents are like, "You're bringing the whole beach home with you."
You diss Florida so much, but you would love Florida beaches. They're gorgeous. And I hate beaches. Unpopular take. I dislike beaches. I'd much rather be in a pool where there's not sand. But even that being said, I love Florida beaches because they're just so beautiful.
Speaking of gorgeous, look how good Phoebe looked. She got tan. Like, also, I would like to say that Phoebe got me a ring pop, so we're officially engaged.
Phoebe, I have 2 questions for you. Was your island better than Mr. Beast's 100 million subscriber island?
It was you! Were you
Was
watching Mr. Beast videos on our, like, YouTube channel? Because
We would not let him have access
No,
to that.
so-
We would not.
Wait, hold on.
our history is all Mr.
Yes,
Beast videos.
our watch history on Bus Banter, I went through it. It is all Mr. Beast.
I
all
don't even have
of it.
access to the YouTube channel. There's no shot we're letting him have it.
I have a feeling that it's either Will or Riley, because I only watch Mr. Beast on my
I remember me and Will watched like one Mr. Beast video because he was trying to prove to me something about like what was it like watermarking or something.
I remembered something that I did.
Okay, yeah. You go ahead and then I have more to talk about.
Okay. Sorry, there's one really cool thing I did was my dad made me get up at like 5:30 in the morning and watch the sunrise over the ocean, but it was so beautiful, and like the reflection of the sun on the waves, it was so gorgeous. But that was really special, and then I just went home and passed out. That was it.
That is something nice about the East Coast is that you get to wake up with the sun.
Take it from the top G. The man that wakes up at 5:30 a.m. every day in the morning, regardless of what time he
gonna be the
wants
whole
to wake
podcast.
up, will always be more successful than the man that wakes up at 5:30 in the morning when he feels like it. Feelings are irrelevant.
But what?
Thank you, Moosh Tate.
Thank you, Moosh Tate. Wait.
Tate,
Andrew Stava. Andrew Stava. But if you don't mind, Jayden, back to Pensacola. I had a few things that I did there that was a lot of fun. I picked up a lot more new music, which is interesting because
It's better. His music taste is better now.
Excuse me.
Not as good.
No, it's more
You
modern.
don't get to
It's
talk about
modernized
music
now.
with me. You're mean.
Please let me talk about music, though.
But you're mean. You're mean with music. Don't touch me.
I've been listening to so much R&B lately. I feel like you've been hogging it.
Feelings are irrelevant.
You were saying?
I don't know how to follow that. No, I've just been listening to a lot of R&B lately, and if you need music suggestions, hit me up.
Anyway, like I was saying before, I do like some of your music though. To be fair, your music is good. I've never said it's bad. What I was saying before is that while I was there, I had a lot of fun. Excuse me.
That is for our what's it called?
Yeah, put those dogs away. Put those dogs away.
I mean,
What was I was saying? Yeah. I had a lot of fun with friends. The first day we were there, we played Monopoly, but with like a bunch of different home rules, to make it awful. Oh yeah,
Riley, the Democratic Socialist,
Yeah.
playing Monopoly.
Champagne socialists. You claim to be a socialist, yet you play Monopoly. No, it's okay. I lost it. Like it was. I actually got.
That's why you're a Democrat.
No, I got second. I got second. I didn't do bad. By second, when I mean second, it means I endured the second longest before everybody gave up. No, Jordan won. I landed on a tile that was like if you have for every house or hotel you have to pay the bank that X amount of money for hotel or house, and all of my money was in hotel and houses, so it was just like 2008, and the housing market crashed, and I just went under.
Where are you? I'm so sorry.
The joke is that I lost because the market crashed. But we did that first day, and then second day, a little lame. When I was in Pensacola, I played a lot of D&D. I've yet to have played D&D since because I just haven't had time, and I don't know. And we had a one-shot campaign, which was actually a lot of fun. I forgot how much fun like just fucking around with friends and like making shit up is. I mean, it's nerd shit. It's nerd shit. It is nerd shit, but it was fun nerd shit. So, yeah, and then after that, which was actually a catastrophe. The next day we had a bonfire, and that was fun, and we stayed up late and talked about our feelings.
Feelings are valid. Oh,
William.
I don't want to hear anything about a bonfire. Okay? So, unbeknownst to most of these people, I was gone. I was at a camp for a week. I was lifeguarding at said camp, but my other job was to build the fires. I built big fire. Big fire was 4 feet by 4 feet by 8 feet. Big fire.
8 feet tall?
Well, the wood was 8 feet tall. The flames were like 12 feet tall. I made big fire. It was, yeah.
I've been to one. Oh wait, nobody can hear. I'm just screaming into the void.
Riley, after you were, I'd like to talk about how lonely I was.
Oh, sorry. I was I think last year in Pensacola when I was living there, my school did a bonfire that was at least like 20 feet by 20 feet. It was insane, and like the heat, they had to like put up like caution tape because of the heat. Like you just couldn't get close to it. It was, thinking back to it, that was a problem. Florida shit. I have nothing else to say. Will, go ahead. Hello. What else did you do?
What else did I do? I lifeguarded, and I had to save a person, but I can't talk about that legally.
Are they okay?
They're okay. They're fine. What else? Ooh, yeah, my cinder block. So, being the smart people we had boating, and so because I didn't feel like saving people that flipped over a boat, I put a buoy in the water so that we couldn't have people pass that buoy. And to do that, we took a buoy and we put 2 cinder blocks on it and dropped it down into the water, about 20 feet deep. Anyways, end of the week comes, we have to get that buoy out of the water. I got a kid to come with me. His name is Nick. I said, "Hey Nick, let's go get the buoy." He goes, "Okay." We put on our flippers, we put on our goggles, we get in the water, and I'm like, "Okay, we're gonna dive down on 3." You have to remember, this is 20 feet deep with 2 cinder blocks. That's pretty heavy. So I go 1, 2, 3, take a deep breath. I'm going down, and I'm trying to get down there as fast as I can, because I'm not Superman. I can't hold my breath for that long. I grab the cinder block. I'm getting ready to push off the bottom, carry it up, and I look up, and he's still at the surface. Like this man didn't even take a chance to come down all the way, but I'm already down there.
Let me just say that he say that he was a good diver.
Oh yeah, no, he said he was a great diver. That's funny.
10 times funnier.
But like, well, the thing is, like, I'm already down there, so like, it's not like I can just stop and wait for him. So like, I had to start pushing up. So I grab him and I'm kicking as hard as I can. You have to remember, 2 cinder blocks is like 20 pounds underwater. That's pretty heavy. So I'm like almost at the top. I'm maybe 4 or 5 feet from the top, and then he dives down and starts helping. I was like, oh, thanks, man. I really appreciate it.
Well, he couldn't get it the other way, so like,
yeah.
He wanted to help.
Yeah. Well, like I mean, it was in the middle of a lake, so like for all everyone else saw, everyone else saw him helping, so like it's fine. Shout out to Nick though. You were helpful getting into the boat, but
Yeah.
Nick, I hope you don't see this. I appreciate you. Oh yeah. When I was done with the camp, I went to Lake Ontario. Well, Rochester, actually. Anyways, someone didn't do too good at a competition. Not saying anyone's names. Nate.
L.
But
L.
But we had nothing to do, so we went in a fishing charter, and I caught a very, very big brown trout.
Put a picture of it up on the
Picture
screen.
of Mr. Brown, but
Did you
named it?
Mr. Fish.
Will. Did you say it was a brown trout?
It was indeed a brown trout.
A brown trout?
Yeah, but it wasn't as brown as you.
Leave my brethren alone!
I'm sorry, Moosh.
Okay, so now that are you guys all done talking about?
Well, do you want to ask Moosh how his birthday went, or do you want to go first? Go first. Wait.
Will,
Entertain the crowd.
Will, when editing this, I want you to. Will.
Wait, this is copyrighted. I can't. Never mind. I can't just.
Will.
Right.
Good.
Once again, copyrighted.
'Kay.
You can't just sing.
So, Will, when you're editing this, I want you to put really sad music over this so it just sounds tragic.
Okay.
Put it in black and white.
Put it in black and white.
Put it in your notes.
Go ahead. Okay. Guys. They all left me. And I was left alone. I didn't know what to do with myself. Phoebe had left and Will was at fucking camp. What's wrong with you? He went to Florida. Without me? What's wrong with you people? We're supposed to be a...
He was off watching Andrew Tate videos. Worse.
No, I am not joking. The only thing I had to entertain me... The only thing I had to entertain me was Moosh having me having a notification pop up from Moosh sending me Andrew Tate videos. That's the only entertainment I had. These three?
Moosh is like sending you how to be a Sigma male video.
These three can go to hell.
On a serious note, guys, the red pills are like the, how do I say this? The male equivalent of the feminists. Completely illogical, completely wrong, idiots. You should neither be a feminist, you should neither be involved in the red pill. Both of them take things too far. There's an element of truth on both sides, but both of them take it far too far.
I would argue that
F feminism, F the red pill.
I would argue that like the hierarchy of like Sigma male and alpha male, I would argue that's about as credible as like what is it called? Horoscopes.
In fact, the scientist that came up with that theory for wolves, it got disproved years later.
Yeah, it's nobody believes it's real. No offense, but
I'm a fucking
You're such a Leo.
Yes, you are, Leo. Wait. Next.
you would say that.
As a Capricorn,
As a, yeah, as Riley, you're
As an impact.
us as Virgos. Anyway.
This is why we
Okay.
I can literally summarize both the red pill movement and feminism in 2 words. Man bashing, woman bashing. Misandry, misogynism.
Misandry?
Misandry.
Cassandra.
Misandry is like misogynism toward men.
So who's making up words now?
It's a real word.
I'm kidding.
Okay, going on to a much.
So anyway, how?
Yes, how was your birthday, Moosh? Moosh Tate.
No. How was Moosh's birthday? Not take the glasses off.
How was Moosh's birthday?
Oh, it's so bright in here. All right. So
Too bright for these eyes.
I knew that we were going to do an episode on Tate. So I just immediately manipulated my algorithm for Instagram Reels. As soon as I saw a Tate Reel come up, he's everywhere. He literally took over the internet. As soon as I saw a Tate Reel, I liked it. Scrolled, found another one. I liked it. I manipulated the algorithm into constantly feeding me Tate videos so that my impersonations can be spot on.
So what does this have to do with your birthday?
It kind of just sounds like you like Andrew Tate.
No. Okay, look. There are things I agree with him on and things I disagree with him on. I think that's how most people feel. Also, if you
Get back into the editing dungeon.
Take notes. Do fact check.
also if you like
You're supposed to be fact checking.
if you detach from him and view him more of like this clown guy that is there for your entertainment, he becomes so much more funny.
No, I actually totally agree with that. That like just the same way like with Andrew. Same way with Andrew Tate. I'm kind of like Alex Jones or Alex Jones, and then, like a person. No, exactly. Because if you have to detach, like, because like in the weirdest way possible, these people like they shouldn't have a platform. Let's just put it first off. They shouldn't have a platform. What they're saying is almost 100% of the time just not true and like not based in facts. But man, that shit's funny. I'm sorry, but not Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate's not funny.
I think it's just important to like, I don't know. Sometimes you do have to take terrible people for their actions.
Yeah. I'm not disagreeing with that.
Okay, but it sounds like you are. It sounds like you're just saying to ignore all that because haha funny.
No.
Wait.
No, Andrew Tate should not have a platform as far as...
Hold on. What terrible actions?
I mean,
I was talking
Tate...
more about Alex Jones.
Alex Jones, yeah, but like,
hold
but
on.
Tate
Can
did say
everyone
that
pause for,
women
like,
can't
1 second?
drive.
Hold that thought. Pause. No, pause.
I'm just using my own anecdotal experience, Hasanabi, okay? This is my own experience. If I get bit by, a bulldozer? No, a bulldog, not a bulldozer. If I get bit by a bulldog 5 times out of 5 times I see a bulldog, this is my own personal experience.
Okay, listen. I have a question.
No statistics.
I have a question. What the fuck does this have to do with your birthday?
You're right.
So we'll circle back to Andrew Tate.
For
We'll
my
give him a
birthday,
moment.
I just had
Take the glasses off. Take the glasses off. Go ahead.
Gib.
All right, talk about your birthday.
I had a bunch of family over and we ate cake and what else? I got presents and
So good birthday.
yeah, good birthday. Definitely.
Good birthday.
It was good to be around people that I've enjoyed for 17 years.
That's cool. Mike needed. Mike needed. We gotta get a mic.
Okay. I have this really funny thing that Moosh is gonna love and other people are gonna not love. Well, so I was doing this the lovely thing of scrolling TikTok and I came across this video of Kanye. Was it?
Treat Tate like you treat Kanye. They're there for your enjoyment.
I'm 90% sure.
Suck.
I'm 90% certain that it was Kanye West.
Okay.
I will look it up and change it in editing if it wasn't. But It was a video of Kanye West standing on a table at a meeting defending Elon Musk. It was.
What's wrong with defending
amazing-
Elon Musk?
Exactly.
What did Elon Musk do?
No. It was hilarious because I don't know what the meaning was. I saw no context. I only saw the clip, and I haven't looked into it. But it was Kanye West basically saying when Elon Musk wants to do something, let him be alone. Like, leave him alone. Stop trying to bug him. And like when Elon Musk is like, when we don't have Elon Musk anymore, the world is at a loss. It was hilarious and just the best thing I've ever seen.
I mean, yes, Elon Musk is the second richest person in the world. Yes, he has made an impact.
He's made. I like your switch up. The switch up. He's made an impact.
He's made a beneficial impact toward the world. As the world's second richest man.
I think it's difficult to make.
Wait. Did you just say who's the richest? No. You know who the richest is?
Who?
World's first trillionaire. Sign up for Hustlers University 2.0, and if you like Hustlers University, go toward the war room.
Please do not. No, stop. You cannot do campaigning for Andrew Tate. You're bleeping this.
Sign up for the
Listen to
war
me,
room.
no.
Sign up for the war
You're
room.
bleeping this.
How do you think I became the most famous man on the internet? The war room.
Misogyny.
What is that word? That's not in my vocabulary.
Do you have a vocabulary?
Yes, my father was a chess grandmaster.
Does that mean
I am
you
one
knew
of
words?
the smartest men on the planet.
What color? But wait, let me ask you a question. What colors your Bugatti?
Your 3 Bugattis.
Green, orange, and black.
Oh my God, he actually knows. This is a problem. This is a problem.
I have a question. Where are your guys' mute buttons?
Someone find it. Someone find it.
Right here.
Okay, can you like...
Yeah.
So, guys, Phoebe and I have been
Sorry,
texting this whole time,
Stop making product placement.
and
I'm kidding. No, we're in the middle of an episode.
Phoebe, can I talk to Phoebe?
Go ahead.
Guys, like and subscribe if you think Riley should go get me something to drink.
Yeah, when
Oh, someone
being
just
a bad
subscribed.
host.
Someone just subscribed. You gotta go.
when we
Bye.
reach 10,000 subscribers, Phoebe will finally drink. Until then, she
Phoebe,
will not
no
drink
drink.
any water.
No, and until we hit 20 subscribers, Phoebe doesn't eat.
Make the
2
deal.
more subscribers.
Deal.
2.
Deal. Shake the hand. Shake my hand.
Shake. Hey Phoebe, I'll give you. Yeah,
For the-
Phoebe.
This is your contribution.
Phoebe, I'm gonna say this off, Mike.
There's also
Phoebe.
another mic here.
You gotta bleep that. You bleep it.
His toes.
The veins popping out of his toes.
Ugh.
Yo, I'm just gonna say it. Will got some dogs.
Dude,
Stop looking at his pups.
his sweet dogs. No, but there was this one time Will wore toe socks and warm into the pool, and it was the most disgusting thing I've ever saw in my whole entire life. Moosh has had enough of our bullshit.
All right. Anyway. Oh.
Modern society. This is the problem.
According to Nate, because we're women.
According.
Who's Nate?
L.
I only knew.
I only know of Tate.
Bugatti.
I only know the Bugatti.
But yeah. So this is. Oh my God! I don't even. I am at a loss for segues. You did not just say that out loud to me. You did not just say that. You did not just. I did not look for a segue and then you say Sandy Hook. That is not what just happened. I mean, actually, that is a segue because we are going to talk about Alex Jones, which I hate that that's a segue. But yeah, okay. So
You're welcome.
stop. It's hurting. All right. Anyway. So you're probably somewhat familiar with Alex Jones if you've seen the clip of him saying that they're turning the freaking frogs gay. You've probably seen that clip. If you've seen that, which Will, could you play that clip on this on there right now? On the video. Okay, cool.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that?
Yeah, so you know of him. He's like a crackpot conspiracy theorist on InfoWars, a true American channel, where he talks about like conspiracy theories, and he says some pretty messed up shit. I mean, it's funny to laugh at him, but he also does fucking say crazy shit. Like he called Sandy Hook people that died at Sandy Hook crisis actors, I believe. It was Sandy Hook, was it not?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not mistaking. I'm sorry. There's so many mass shootings that I can't remember which one's which. America. Anyway,
Good morning, USA. Sorry, we're gonna cut it out.
it's fine. Anyway, so yeah, he was actually, so the people that he was harassing that were, Moosh, did you look into this at all? Were about
The what?
The
Trial?
Yeah. So
Yeah, I read about it. Yeah.
So he was harassing people that victims' parents.
Was he harassing them, or were other people harassing the parents after hearing his conspiracy?
I believe it was both.
Both.
I believe it was a mixture of both. I was not a hard covering the trial, but I was seeing clips, and I was like trying to stay somewhat involved, like a little bit. But yeah, I enjoyed him just looking like a fucking buffoon on the stand. And then, like, while he was, I don't know if you know this, but, like, while the trial was going on, he was, like, running smear campaigns on the judge. On the judge that was taking his trial. He was, like, showing images of her burning on, like, his news, like, place. I don't even call it news. His conspiracy network place. And, so, weirdly enough, he lost. And also his lawyers, he's got like Amber Heard lawyers. They were like really bad lawyers. They handed over his entire phone to the defense attorney. To the attorneys.
Objection. Amber Heard's lawyers were not bad. It's just, how do you make a lie believable? Objection. Hearsay.
Okay, they were bad.
I will have to object.
Oh, you
on
can
those
make a
grounds.
lie believable. It's called our justice
I will have to
system.
object on those grounds.
There was like one clip I saw.
Objection. Lack of foundation.
From the trial. And
Objection.
It's Amber Heard's
Objection,
lawyer.
Phoebe Bo Bibi.
Sustained.
It's Amber Heard's lawyer trying to like interrogate a witness, and then Johnny Depp's lawyer is like, nope, hearsay, nope, hearsay, nope, hearsay, just over and over again. And this lady is like, I'm trying.
Phoebe,
She's just asking the same
were
question.
you there? Exactly.
That is hearsay. She said that is actually hearsay, to be fair.
Objection, hearsay.
But anyway.
Okay,
Shut the fuck up, editor.
But yeah, what I was saying is that they turned his whole phone over to the police, and now there's like accusations that are not, I don't think these are confirmed, but there's like accusations that he allegedly has like child porn on his phone, which is hilarious after his
What?
Yes, there's accusations for this. Allegedly, obviously, I don't know this for sure, but there's been accusations that he has had child porn on his phone, which is really hilarious after him calling all the Democrats pedophile. That's one of his main conspiracies he pulls, is that the Democrats are pedophile vampires that can time travel. I know what I'm saying might make you think I'm lying, and might make you think that, Riley, you're overblowing this. No. That was his position. Genuinely. So yeah.
Something else to note. they got him to concede that the Sandy Hook shooting actually was real, which he apparently was saying that it was not.
Yeah, he was.
And he apologized. And
also, I believe was fined for 45. Can you fact check me, Will?
so
was it 45
he was forced
million?
into an apology, and they were going to fine him for a certain amount, but apparently they wouldn't fine him more because he said he would go bankrupt. But it turns out he was lying.
Yeah,
and
he was
actually
lying
could
about that.
afford to pay more.
4.1.
4.1.
Okay, my mistake. I read it wrong. Because like what he does is he like says like what he does is he does this thing where he does a whole segment on why the water that you're drinking isn't pure, it's gonna turn you gay, or it's like there's something wrong with the water, and then like he says like it's gonna give you like AIDS or something, and then immediately after
This is why my friends drink sparkling water.
No,
Sparkling
no,
water.
actually, that's immediately after he does the segment. He goes, and buy my straws. My straws will keep the gay out of the water.
Sparkling water. Water. You have to understand that I grew up in Britain, America for part of my life, and then Britain when my parents split.
But you had to go to Romania because of the sex trafficking, right?
No, I live in no. I live in Romania because it's a much more religious structured state than the US. The US is falling to pieces. I like to be somewhere where there's structure.
So we're structured to be able to allow you to do sex trafficking, right? Yeah.
No. Webcam business.
Yeah, forceful webcam business.
Webcam business. No, it was not forced.
There was never any point where anybody ever came out against you for like hitting them, and your place was never ever raided. Never.
Well,
once?
they looked at the security footage and they found out that I never actually did, and she was just lying.
Why do you want to impersonate him?
Just it's fun.
We get an actual honest answer out of Moosh. It's funny.
Hey, it's his birth week. Let him do what he wants. It's his birth. No, so wait.
You
I
gotta let him have it. Actually, he's right.
Hold on.
Birthday.
That is my birthday song.
What?
My birthday.
But it was Moosh's birthday.
So.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Birthday.
Jayden, top G over here. Top G. See, Jayden went to Hustlers University 2.0. Jayden is a part of the War Room.
Wait, what?
Actually, the War Room can't have females. Never mind.
Anyway,
It was important.
it was important. We got time.
It's time, William.
No, but how long have we been recording?
Really?
Yeah. I know. And we only have a few more things left to cover, but stick around. They're interesting, to say the least. All right, so we covered Andrew and we covered Alex.
We covered Andrew?
Well, yeah, we have.
Well, have we really?
That's been the whole episode.
I mean, don't any of you have any concerns or questions
Alex.
about him?
Alex Jones, my conspiracy. If I get one conspiracy, if I get to make one conspiracy,
I was curious about
if I get to make one conspiracy, it's that Alex Jones is a CIA operative. Now, hear me out. This is my no. Shh. Here's my crazy conspiracy theory, because this is what Andrew. Hi Andrew. Sorry. This is what Alex Jones does. He says like the frogs are gay. They've got chemicals in your water that are killing you slowly. And then he goes, and also the State Department is watching some of the things you do online. And it's like, wait, one of those might be true. And then he goes, and then he like says like, he like what he does basically is like he sprinkles in conspiracy theories that are like, wait, that's true though. Like he like talks about like MK Ultra, and it's like, well, that happened.
The best lies told are laced with truth.
No, the best. The best
lies told are laced with truth.
Sure. Kind of the opposite way. What I'm saying is that I think that he makes those like truths seem like lies because he says
The
things.
truths least believable are laced with lies.
Exactly. Like he says something that's kind of believable, and then he goes, Democrats are in a ring of vampire pedophiles who also can time
Pizzagate.
travel.
Pizzagate.
That's what he does. It's so I think that would be my one crazy conspiracy theory if it was true. Wait, okay. Anyway. Anyway, what else we got to talk about? We did talk about Tate.
What did we say? What did we even discuss?
We will continue to talk about Tate throughout this. Let's talk about the new bill that's being passed. I know. Oh no, legislation making the country better. It's sad.
I'm not opposed to this new bill.
No,
if
it is actually
if it will
slightly
stop inflation.
So basically what's happening is where are you going? Where Phoebe is getting up currently.
She's stretching.
Okay, hey, we're back. Sorry. Now that we're hydrated and things aren't broken.
Sparkling water.
Like I was saying just a minute ago, the bill that's being put in front of the floor. I don't know where it is as far as like being passed, but what it should do is it should do some good things, not enough good things, but some. It should help with like climate. It should help with like giving people tax credits if they like have climate things, like basically like climate like electric cars, or if they have solar panels or stuff like that. You know what I mean? It would help with infrastructure, like build roads, help with like public transit, all that cool shit that like makes a city work. And then it should increase taxes on corporations, which is good because it'll help with inflation. Because now companies are going to be made to like give some of their profit up to, and which would take out the amount of money like in the pool. So it should help with inflation. I'm not a big expert in inflation. I'm not an economist.
Government wants its money back. But if it reduces inflation, that's a plus.
The government needs some money. And it's either it's two ways.
Have you read about the $1 trillion coin?
No, I haven't. Please tell me about the $1 trillion coin.
They're considering creating a $1 trillion coin.
Oh!
Yeah. Exactly.
That's so stupid. Why?
Just to pay off debt.
I guess, but I feel like
It's technically legal.
why would it? So what I'm saying, you should just, instead of making more money, you should just tax. No, instead of printing. No, there's two things you.
Essentially, they're printing one coin to delete their debt.
What you should do is very simple. It's very simple. There's two things you're not supposed to do in governance. It's keep printing more money and attack Russia during winter. It's just that simple. Every time the country's done either of those two things, they've collapsed. So what we should do, instead of just continuing to print endless amounts of money, is we should tax corporations that have endless amounts of money. So that way we can like pay for shit like roads,
but what color's your Bugatti?
So true. But if we tax corporations, they won't have a Bugatti.
I love how you tied it all together. It's beautiful.
And that's why this is the problem, and that's why I hate. The last thing it does is kind of a contentious subject. It funds the IRS. And when it funds the IRS, everybody goes, boo, taxes. But I kind of like taxes because I'm a lame ass. But it's the
Saying that doesn't
the
make you likable.
the only time I ever feel patriotic is paying taxes. It's the only time. No, it's not, because it's my knowledge that it will go back.
I think he feels good paying back that. Yeah.
Some of it will. Some of it will. Some of it will.
I don't know.
I don't know, but I'm a lame ass. That's fine. At least I acknowledge it. But yeah, and because they are funding the IRS, it gives them the capability to go after like the ultra rich that are like skirting.
This
tax
is the
codes.
tricky thing though when you say tax the rich or tax the corporations. They only have I took accounting, so I know this. A company only has a set amount of cash that it's willing to use in its funds. Everything aside from that, even if they go a little bit over that account that they have for cash set aside, they'll take the extra amount, put it into the stock market, put it into land, things that aren't actual cash. So how are you going to tax it?
I mean, Moosh, when I'm older, well, I'm actually probably not going to be a stockbroker, but when you're older and you get into a situation where you haven't paid your taxes, but all your money is in the stock market, what are you going to do? What do you have to do? Do you have to sell those stocks in order to pay for your taxes?
So let's say like right now.
No, not right now. Not right now.
No.
When you're an adult.
I know what I'm saying is like right now. I'll even do this real world. So right now I have, I think like close to like $100 in one fund, right?
Sure.
So I paid taxes when I earned that money originally through my job.
Sure.
I paid taxes. Well, actually, I think most of that money I earned through things that weren't considered a job, so it's not taxed. Anyways, I put it into the stock market. Let's say I end up making 10%, so now I have $110. When I sell that, it automatically is taxed.
I understand that. No. What I'm saying is that when you take a job, you have two opportunities. You can either choose to pay on your pension, like to pay on a check. You can choose to pay at the time you get a check, or you can choose to pay at the end of the year on tax day. But if you choose to pay on tax day and then you put all of your money into the stock market, you got to take it out to pay to the IRS, right?
I don't think they're gonna make you take it out, but they're gonna.
What are they gonna do then?
They're gonna start like taking your land and taking your house and taking your car.
Sure, but what would you do so that way you didn't have that happen? What would you do as a normal human being?
What would I do personally?
Yeah. Imagine you're in my hypothetical situation.
If I was in your hypothetical situation, I would just withhold money from my paycheck.
Okay, Riley,
and
look
pay
at
my
this,
taxes.
Riley.
Yes.
Riley, I am a company, okay? Riley, I am a company.
You're a company.
I am worth $2 billion.
You're worth $2 billion.
Do you know why I'm worth $2 billion?
No.
I have $1 million in cash, $500,000 in stocks, and $500,000 in land. Okay. I can't access the stock money or the land money because I'm not profiting from that. That's just what I have in those markets.
What do you mean you can't access it?
Because it's in the stock market. I would
You'd
have to sell the stocks.
land or sell the stocks to access that.
But you can access it.
No.
It would just require you to sell it.
Well,
But you
that's
can't
where
force
assets come
someone
in.
to sell something to pay. I'm
Well,
not going to be
Yes, you
taxed.
can.
I'm not going to be
Moosh.
taxed on my net worth. I'm going to be taxed. I will not be taxed until I sell the land or
Yeah.
until I sell the stock.
Yeah, so
as long as
well,
it's in
here's
the
the-
market, I
Moosh.
can't be taxed on it.
Moosh, here's the thing. If on a bank, when you get a loan to pay for a house, you get a mortgage. If you don't pay that, or if you need to pay taxes or something, the bank is allowed to take your house and say, until you're able to pay this, we need money. But if you own that house, like you paid off your loan, I don't think they can force you to. I don't know, but I don't think they can force you to sell it.
Then how do you sell back? How do you pay for your taxes then?
Debt.
You're only taxed.
So you go into debt.
Yeah.
So why don't companies go into debt then?
It saves them.
Because they have lots of lawyers.
That's my point. The reason that the IRS has not gone after companies is because they don't got funding. What this does.
Well, it's because lawyers, like a 401k, for example, is as soon as you get a paycheck, you put money into it before you're ever taxed on it.
Also, you're
So
taxed.
it's-
You're taxed based on how much you bring in, not how much
Yeah.
you have at stake. You're not taxed on your worth. You're taxed on your revenue.
I understand that you were taxed on your revenue, but what I'm saying is that if you put all of that revenue back into stocks,
touch it.
no, they can touch it because you made that. That's profit. That is profit that you made for
they're
your
going to
company.
pay those taxes first. If I make $1 million in a year as a company,
It's automated.
well then, as soon as I make that $1 million, each sale that added up to that million is already taxed.
Okay.
That left over, I can put it.
That leftover, if I put that into land,
So
no one can touch that except
so
me.
with the IRS, wait, okay. before we go to the IRS, we're going back to tax, corporation tax. So with this that's put in place, it would just decrease the amount that you get to put back into the stock market. Correct?
Probably.
So what's the issue? Why is that going to be an upset on
Well, the value of the stock market is based on the money in the stock market. So now
Sure.
if you take and say you can't have lots of money in the stock market, you regulate that, you basically just made a monopoly on the stock market and
What do
said,
you mean?
well, because if I say Apple, you're not allowed to have more than $100 million in the stock market, and they have $160 million right now. I don't know. I'm just making up numbers, but that means they have to sell $60 million worth
Well,
of
they're
stock.
not. That's not what's the law is. The law is that it would increase the tax of revenue. Like when next year
sales
rolls
tax.
around, when next year rolls around for the company, more revenue would be taxed, and you would have less to
Well, that's-
continue to put into.
That's
the
like
stock market.
tax brackets. So like if I make, I don't know what the numbers are, but let's say I make $0 to $30,000 a year, I have to pay a less percentage of a tax per year than someone that's making $100,000 to $500,000.
As if you are making it as far as revenue goes. If you make that like, what's it called? What's it called when you make money from a like doing a job? It's income. Yeah, if you make it via income, yes.
Yeah.
But there's different laws for
brackets.
people that don't make money via income.
For a company, income is
How?
revenue minus expenses. So when you
Yeah.
tax off of revenue, if you increase taxes on revenue, you have less money to pay your expenses off with.
And income,
yeah.
there is no way to make money without income.
Well, because most companies that would be being priced by this, either this company is not a successful company, which means that it is not able to pay for its expenses, and it should not be a company let's.
Now you're hurting the little guy, the small business owner.
No, not the small business owner. Because all right, if
So-
I'm
wait,
gonna play capitalist, here. No, let me finish. If you are a company and you cannot pay appropriately to pay your workers, you are not a good enough company to survive.
You can survive.
yes, but that's not fair if you just change the rules halfway through and because of the new rules,
That's called governance.
Well, yeah, but
That's what bills are
but
for.
you can't say this is a bad company now because I made a new rule. You can't say that because
No,
you
it's
just
not making you a
just
bad
threw
company.
something onto
It
that
just makes
company.
you an unsuccessful company.
No, you just said here's
if
the
you base
standards
success
and
off
everyone's been
morality.
living by the standards. And then if you throw new standards at someone, and then because they have to switch and adapt to those new
It
standards,
wouldn't be immediate, but yes, that the whole
So
reason.
what you're saying is you just want bigger tax brackets. You want to say if you're making this much, which increased like 30, if you're making 30 million
sure,
to 50 million,
but that's
pay more
not
taxes.
exactly what that's not the only thing I'm going after. I'm saying that like if the whole reason that we're taxing more is to help with inflation. That the whole reason that we're doing.
I feel like the best way to attack inflation is just to stop printing money.
Yes, but because it's not just printing money. It's
Well, if you add money,
it's also that prices are going up. It's not just printing money.
but printing money would honestly stop inflation pretty fast.
Yes, that's true, but you kind of need to pay for things like roads and like
This is why
Schools.
I am a perfect communist. If when it comes to roads,
I
why
back you
can't we
into
just
a corner and immediately you become a communist.
This is why I hate the government.
All I'm saying is you're all capitalists until I get you into a corner and then you switch up on me and you're a communist. I'm just saying.
No.
Just saying.
I too have noticed this pattern.
But like,
I'm kidding.
it's kind of true though.
I mean,
Kinda
but
true, though.
Okay, what I'm saying is that the whole reason we're taxing corporations have more, not, it's like a little bit heavier, is to help with inflation, because corporations are right now, they're taking advantage of inflation, and they are not just matching their prices to inflation, they are price hiking above inflation, so that way they can, like, this is a documented phenomenon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so
And-
it increases inflation.
yeah. I mean, for
So
the record,
that's why they're taking away their money.
for the record, like I totally support taxing bigger companies more. I mean, that I totally agree with that. That makes
Then where's
sense.
our distinction?
I don't know. I just think there's other solutions that are a little easier to impose before we try and jump to like.
I mean, I feel like we did that when we increased. What did Joe Biden do? He did too little, too late. But he did the where he increased the amount it takes for the company for the Congress to loan banks money. You know what I'm talking about? We're like, okay, so basically, mortgages. How mortgages work? Like you were going back to a minute ago. The bank gives you a loan, but they don't have all the money. They take out loans from the government, but that government gives really low interest rates. What you can do to combat inflation is you can increase those interest rates.
Yeah, but then a bank would have to increase their interest rates,
Exactly.
and now you're
Which
just
would
creating
make-
a different
which would
form
make
of
it-
inflation.
Exactly. Well, no, it would stop companies that aren't making profit and are just living off of debt. It makes it difficult to buy debt, basically, which makes it difficult for people to just burn money.
True.
Okay, but he did that, and it's not working. He we tried cutting expenses a little bit. It's not working.
Well, the problem is a lot of these things are like
cutting
long
expense.
term.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you gotta wait 5-10 years before you see.
We've been cutting expenses for like the past 20 to 30 years.
Well, yeah, but
the
that's
IRS
not to say
was
that, like-
basically neutered by up until now.
Yeah.
They weren't able to go after rich people because they didn't have.
Are you
money.
assuming the IRS is gender?
I
said they.
no. Well, the
You
problem,
said it was neutered.
My bad. Okay, I'll wrap it up. But yeah,
No, I totally agree. Rich people should be taxed more. Big companies should be taxed more. Inflation is definitely a problem we need to fix.
sure. Do we have time to go through one more thing?
What is it?
We'll make it quick. Or do you have to go? You gotta go. We'll save it for next time then. Actually, I'll talk to Aiden about it next time. All right, so I guess we're ending this off. Actually, you won't even have to wait. Hopefully. Because I think since we missed the week, which we're sorry about, it will be. I'm trying to outro here. Since we missed a week, we're probably going to be uploading twice this week. So it should probably be up on the channel already. If not, it'll be up tomorrow or the next day. However long downloading it onto the computer takes. Which is not his fault. It's YouTube's. But yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll say the cringy things like, subscribe.
Hey, shout out to the new Discord. We're gonna start implementing that.
Oh yeah, we're gonna start making a Discord, and
We want your ideas. We want them.
Patreon's on the way. That's all I'll say. I it's not for sure locked in, but it's on the way, and
We'd appreciate it.
it's on the way.
All right, you brokies. Big G has had enough.
We'll see you next time, folks. Catch ya.
Big G out.